So hi everyone, I hope you all are doing good. So today we'll be studying more on operators. Till now we have studied on variables and data types. Operator is actually a very important part in the Python, and since we are studying about Python with data science, operator is a very important topic. So we here in this particular lecture, what we are going to do is we are going to study about different operators and how do we execute the same in the spider environment. That also we will be looking into. So if we go much into this lecture, we are going to study about the operator and operands, different types of operators, and the precedence of operators. Okay, so these are the topics that we'll be covering in today's lecture. So when we come into operator and operands, operators are special symbols that help in carrying out an assignment, operation, or arithmetic or logical computation. So for example, here I have given in as 2 plus 3. Now this plus symbol is the operator, whereas the values that the operator operates on is called as operand. Now here 2 and 3 are known as operand, whereas the plus symbol is known as the operator. So please have a clarity on this. The symbols are known as operator, whereas the values that act upon those symbols are known as operand. So 2 is operand 1, 3 is operand 2. Okay, so this is how we actually identify the operator and the operand. Next up is the arithmetic operators. See, arithmetic operators is one of the first operators that we'll be studying in this particular topic. So it is mainly used to perform the mathematical operations between any of the two operands. Okay, now for example, if we take here an example of 10, a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 5, and then perform an addition operation. So there are various arithmetic operators. The first one is the addition. The symbol is of a plus. So let us see how do we perform a addition operation. Okay, now please remember this addition comes under the category of arithmetic operators. Okay, because whenever we are performing any of the tasks, we should know under which particular operator it actually comes. Okay, so I am going to comment all the other lines of code so that there is clarity, and then what I am going to do is I am going to clear my console window also. So now I have cleared it. Okay, so now if we see here, the first example that I am going to take to show how actually addition operation is carried out. Okay, the symbol is plus, please remember this. And you see here what I've done is I've given a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6, and then what I've done is I've given a print function to print a plus b. Now let us run this and see the output. So you see I've run this and I've got an output of 11 here. So 6 plus 5 is 11. So that is how basically addition operation works, and the symbol is of a plus. Please remember this. Now the next one is in the list of arithmetic operators is the subtraction. For the subtraction, I will be commenting the recently concluded arithmetic operation, and then I am going to uncomment the subtraction. So here same thing, a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6, print a minus b. Only the thing is symbol I have changed. Okay, the operator symbol is now minus. So now you see it is minus 1. Why? Because a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6. So we all know that whenever a greater number is there, so its sign is again in the carried over. Okay, so that is why it is minus 1. Now we will see the next one is in the arithmetic operator, it is multiplication. So multiplication is normally denoted by a star symbol. Okay, so again if we see here, again I will uncomment this and comment this. Okay, so let us run this and see what is the output. So we are getting here 30. For the last one we got -1. This time we got 30 because 6 5s are, it is 30. So this is the multiplication operator. When we go into the next one, we have here the division. Okay, division is shown by the backhand slash. Okay, so if we see the division, I have included an example for division operation also. Okay, so I am always uncommenting the previous lines of code, so there is much clarity, and I will also clear the console so that you can clearly see the output. So here I have cleared it. Now let us see the output. So you see it is 0.8 is the actually the output. So now if you want to check this particular data type, it falls under the category of the float. Okay, so here whenever we are using this division symbol, okay, it gives us the output, and when we go with the print function, it gives us the output of the remainder. Okay, so that you should remember this. Okay, and then next we are going to see the next operator. Okay, that is a remainder operator. Okay, we are done with the division. Now we are going to see the remainder operator. Okay, so remainder operator, I will uncomment it, and we will see the remainder operator. See, remainder operator is 5. Okay, so a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6. When I am trying to find out the modulus of a, modulus of actually b, so the remainder is actually 5 itself. Okay, so that is how we actually carry out this arithmetic operators. So first we studied about addition, then we studied about subtraction, multiplication, division, and remainder. Okay, so please remember these operators. Now if I want to change this to much easier one, okay, and see what is the output I actually get, then here it is actually 0, because if I'm dividing 10 divided by 2, then I really can't divide it. So if I have to take 0 only, because 10 zeros are 0, so 2 5s are 10, so the remainder is actually 0. But if I change it, if I give this as 2 and this as 10 and check it, you see I will get 2, because it is not divisible. Okay, so I will have to add 10 into 0 is 0, so again the remainder will be 2 itself, so I'll get the remainder as 2 here. So if I make this as 5 and if I make this as 6, so I'll get a remainder as 5, because I can't divide it, because 6 is greater than 5, so the division can't happen. Okay, but whereas if I make this as 7, now you see I will get a remainder of 1. You see, because 6 ones is 6, so 1 is the remainder. Okay, so this is how actually a remainder function works. Whereas if we check how the division works, because there is always a confusion between the division and the remainder. Okay, so if I make this as 10 and run this particular code, you see I'll be getting it as 1.6. okay, because it is 6 ones are 6, then I'm left out with a remainder of 4. Okay, then again I put a point and I add a 0, so it becomes 40. Again 6 6 are 36. Okay, again 4 is there, so it carries on. Okay, so here whatever I am getting is not the remainder but the quotient. Okay, so please know the difference between the remainder and the quotient here. So we will see what is the next operator we have here. So in the arithmetic operators, again the last one is the exponent operators. I'll comment this both the commands that we just ran. Now exponent operator is nothing but basically squaring a particular number. So here it is 5 to the power 6. So if I run this, I am going to get 15,625. Okay, or if you want to see simple, I'll just give 3 and this as 2. So I should end up with an answer of 9. Okay, so here is my 9 answer. Once again I will clear the console window so the answers are much clear, and I will run this once again. You see I am getting a 9. Okay, so please remember, till now we have studied about the addition, subtraction, and then multiplication, division, remainder, and exponent. So these are the 6 operators which come under the category of arithmetic operators that we have studied till now, and I have shown each and every operator with an example, so I hope you have understood. But please remember the difference between the division and the remainder operator. Okay, in the remainder operator it's denoted by a percentage, whereas a division with a backslash. Okay, so this is a very huge difference and it should be remembered, because this is where most of the time we actually make mistakes. Now the hierarchy of arithmetic operation. See, hierarchy of arithmetic operation, it can also be like told as the precedence. Okay, or the what do you call, or the order of precedence. Okay, so the order of precedence is something like a board mass rule. Okay, we used to have our board mass in the school, where we used to carry out the mathematical equations in a particular in a particular order. Like first you used to go with division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction, right? In the same way this order of precedence also works. So here what happens is, first we look into the things which is there inside the parenthesis. So here you see inside the parenthesis is 27 divided by 3 exponent 2, and then next comes the working of the exponent. So the first we look into the things that are there inside the parenthesis, then the exponent, then the back and slash, okay, then the multiplication, then addition and subtraction. So if we see actually this particular equation, I hope it is clear now. So first we need to look into the things that is there in the precedence. So 27 divided by 3 exponent 2. So now what is the second thing that you have to do? You have to do the exponentiation. So 3 into 3, because it is 3 to the power 2, 9. Okay, when you divide 27 by 9, so 9 3s are 27. Okay, so next is multiplication. Okay, so again division is over, multiplication. So again it is 3 1s are 3, 3 9s are 27. So 9 2s are 18. Okay, then you again come with the minus 7, and then again you add with the 4. Okay, so you get your answer as 5. Okay, so we will try to run this particular equation once again and see what is the answer. So we get the answer as 5. Okay, so this is how we actually carry out all the arithmetic operations. And whenever this precedence is very important. Why? Because whenever you are actually carrying out multiple arithmetic operations, that times the order of precedence comes into the picture. Okay, so I hope these things are very much clear. Why? Because till now we have done with an individual operator. We have taken one operator and tried to execute it, but sometimes when you're writing the code, there are equations where it will involve more than one or two operators at the same time. So during that time you need to know how this order of precedence works, because you are the one who will be writing the equation. Okay, so this actually finishes the arithmetic operators.